All right, this is just a continuation of the build I've been doing. It's been a while since I did a video. Um, Lots of work and not much time to spend on this thing, so it's been a couple hours or so each day, if that. And I had a chance to, this weekend, some time off, so I figured I would kind of catch up on this. So where we're at, my box is done. I've got my subs in. My 12-inch JBL 1224s. Those are 500 RMS each, 1500 watt max. And then we got the two 4-channel amps running, one running the front 4 components. Actually, yeah, 4 components, so 4 6.5s, 4 tweets up front, and then the rears, 2 in the back doors, and then 2 are gonna go, I believe, right here. I'm not sure yet where those other 2 are gonna go, but each mono amp, we've got a JBL GTR 1001. Those are 2600 watt peak each. Depending on the ohm, will be 1000 RMS each, or 700 watt RMS each if I go 2 ohm. So with that said, that's the back part. I've just got one door panel in right now, just to kind of see how everything looks. It's wired, but I'm missing need some more parts for the door. So I'm back here. What I've done, I've got the full throttle battery that's running the system. I've got this here running the 4 channels, and this one's connected to the 3 sub amps with the D318 fused distributor running back to those, and then my ground's coming back with the D318 splitter back to the battery for the ground, and the ground will be connected here to the chassis right there, and then and these are both 300 amp fuses, and this goes to the D318 distributor here to the 4 channel. This one just happened to have a voltage meter, which really means nothing. It just looks good, but and then the ground's coming back also into the ground. And then as far as the speakers, they're just labeled for now. Kind of clean that up a little bit so you can kind of really see it. And so all the speakers are wired for the left side of the vehicle, all ready to go. And then I'm getting ready to wire this side today. I'm going to put some heat shrinks on these. I didn't have them before, so I got some from who is this? Explicit. So I got some different colors: white, gray, actually white, silver, blue. So to kind of make it look pretty. And then as far as my big 3 upgrade, I got fans going because it's hot as fuck in Arizona. And so I've already started this process. I'm waiting on 2 fuses. I'm using get a better view here. So I got the power here. It's going to run into a fuse breaker. I'm going to sit here, so it's a 300 watt breaker, and then it's going to continue over here to my Stinger isolator, and then after it comes off here, I'll have another breaker here, 300 amp, running the power wire back to the battery I just showed you. So I'm just waiting on those parts. Some people don't use this isolator, but there'll be times where I'll have the truck off possibly. I don't want my battery to go dead to start the truck. So if some of the people don't know what this is for, this is basically to switch off the main battery while the system runs. And if I want any other stuff running while the truck is off, like fans, lights, whatever I want, I'll be able to have full power. And then I also got the Mechman 240 amp alternator. So everything's just wired right now. Nothing's really connected. All the grounds are disconnected, obviously. So, and then I'm going to clean everything up. I'll be putting a cold air intake, K&M over there when that time comes, and then the hood over the engine will be painted. So this will be all look nice, clean, and sharp. So that's kind of where I'm at. It's been kind of a bitch because it's been summer in Arizona, and you can't really work too long in the heat, so I can only work it in the evenings. Of course, this will all be cleaned up a little bit better once I'm done. And so as far as my door panels, you can see everything's been Kills matte, and I also stuffed some you see it inside the door, right in there. Inside the door panel is some acoustic foam paneling, which I'm hoping to kind of deaden even more to kind of keep sound in, kind of give it a more acoustic sound. But that's kind of what I'm after. Not so much competition, but and then of course my fans. I'll have a right there is the rear AC unit right there, which is controlled by that right there. And so I'll be able to control my AC in the rear, and I'm going to split off this into the amp rack. Not sure where that's going, so I can blow cold air into the amp rack. There'll be plexiglass on top to keep everything in, obviously to kind of seal the air for the most part, because there's holes. It's not going to be 100% sealed. So there'll be cold air running through, keeping the amps cool. What else was I was going to say? Fuck. Oh, right there. That'll be my fuse box area. I have a panel I'm going to make in this section for all my relays to run lights that I want to put in here, and obviously and run the fans, and with switches so I can turn the fans on and off when I want to, especially in the winter when I don't really need to run them that much. And then the deck, I'm just using the deck, the Pioneer. I can't remember the model of it, but it's a little bit older, but it's all Bluetooth, touchscreen, all that. And then I'm having the when I put my panel back in the center console, I have the audio control in-dash epicenter that I'm installing, so I can control the bass and kind of play with that based on music I'm going to listen to. It also has a voltage meter, just for fun, whatever. So we'll see what happens. So anyway, still a lot to go. So this is kind of where I'm at. I'm going to get started on wiring the speakers and hopefully get those all wired up. And hopefully soon I'll be able to fucking listen to this thing. So anyway, yeah, another thing I did to my Escalade, I don't know, that has nothing to do with the system. But kind of, because it's so heavy, I upgraded my shocks back there. Oh, you can't see it. My shocks were blown out, so I decided to upgrade the shocks with the Street Performance shock. And so anyway, and then I got my splitter here for all my RCAs running into the subs, and then these will be going into the 4-channel. I'm probably going to clean this up a little bit better. So anyway, and then noticed these here. I raised the amps all off with little spacers, and so it doesn't vibrate, just so some airflow goes underneath and around the amps. So a lot of fucking detail, a lot of work. So anyway, I guess I'll do a follow-up at some point. Peace out.